Welcome to Soulfire Wisdom with Kate Olson. As an evolving spirit and change adventure navigator, it is Kate's mission to empower and guide you on your path and inspire your truest passions. She will encourage you to share your gifts, speak your truth, and ignite your inner wisdom and purpose. She hopes to do so with a little humor and grace and her own soulfire passion. Kate talks with amazing guests who have embraced the pursuit and are fanning the flames of their own passion, purpose, and soulfire wisdom. Now here's your host, Kate.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Soulfire Wisdom and Tips, Tricks, and Triumphs Tuesday. So if this is your first time listening, I'm a hypnotherapist, NLP practitioner, Reiki master, and a life coach. But I like to call myself a change adventure navigator because I love helping people through obstacles and adversity to find their path, purpose, and peace. So today I want to talk for a few minutes about really what's going on in the world, about what going to happen tomorrow with the inauguration of our new president, and kind of stepping into a hopeful time for many people. And then I know that there's a lot of people too that are, let's say disappointed, to put it mildly. And that has led to a lot of anxiety and worry for a lot of people. I actually got a couple of emails in the last week from people in other countries, one from a friend in Lithuania, one from a friend in Canada, and one from a friend in Mexico. And they were all expressing concern over what had happened in our capital and I guess hopes for America to, I guess, heal and resume the, I guess, the role we've played in the world for centuries, or, well, not centuries, decades, at least decades. And I guess that's my hope too. But I guess, how do people calm that anxiety and I guess open themselves to the possibility of, reuniting and seeing other people's perspectives? And I think that the only way you can actually do that is to really ask yourself to do so. Ask yourself to listen to other people. Ask yourself to be open to the possibility that things are going to be okay. And whatever beliefs you hold, have the possibility that maybe you don't see the whole picture. Maybe the other side has a point of view. So that's really all I had to say today. We have a great show planned for today. My guest is Celine Brozovich, and she is the founder and CEO of Dances with Foods, which is a health and productivity company. She's a lifestyle medicine and health coach, and she's also an inspiring speaker, and she's been awarded the coveted Mckesson's President's Award. And I'm really happy to have her here today. She was actually referred to me by a friend, and I know this is, a topic that many people struggle with this time of year, so I'm excited to introduce her right now. Hi, Celine. How are you?
Bonjour, Kate, which means hello, Kate in French. Tells everybody that French is my first language.
Yes, is that what they speak on the Ivory Coast? French?
Yes, yes.
Hmm. Okay, well, to start things off, could you tell us a little bit more about yourself and what brought you to your current path?
What brought me where?
What brought you to what you do now? I mean, you had,
Oh, okay, okay, okay. Thank you very much, Kate, and thank you again for having me on the show here to share my passion and share my story and my passion. I was diagnosed with the depression when I was age 15, and
Mhm.
managed that thing my whole life, struggled with that thing my whole life, of the ups and downs. And finally, in 2017, 2015, 2016, it got the best of me.
Mm.
And when I say got the best of me, I was one hair close to suicide.
Oh my goodness.
I had gained weight, went from size 6, 8 to size 16, 18, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, acid reflux to a point where they wanted to operate on me. It
Mm.
was a disaster. And I knew it has to change. I do not like medication. I do not like medication. So I bargained with the doctor to say, give me just a few months to try. And if it doesn't work, okay. And I did the research and ran into something called lifestyle medicine. The
Mhm.
more I learned about it, the more it made sense. I applied it to myself, and here I am today. Nobody's operating on me. The weight is gone. I am loaded with energy, have a way to control the depression. And after that, I decided that I have to share. You see, I work for Fortune 500 companies in corporate America, good health insurance. But
Mhm.
nobody told me about lifestyle medicine.
So, what exactly is lifestyle medicine?
Lifestyle medicine is a branch of medicine. It's growing actually, where the concept is fairly simple. Lifestyle medicine says what you put in your mouth in terms of food, alcohol, drug, tobaccos, even gossip. What you put in your head in terms of stress, unforgiveness, bad thoughts, lack of relationships, what you do with your body in terms of exercise, sleep, having doing the sun for vitamin D. If you manage all of those aspects, because this is your lifestyle, in partnership with your doctor, you can prevent and or reverse chronic diseases. So it's a very holistic approach that Western medicine is embracing. And what I love about it is it doesn't say bad thing about all the other style of medicine. Because when for some people having to do their meditation and acupuncture and stuff, whatever work will help you relieve the stress is good.
Okay. So, you went from a career in engineering to what you do now. That's quite a leap. Uh, how did that happen?
So with my experience, my own life experience, I decided that nobody's going to shut me up. And then I start looking at that problem. I look at the doctor, I look at society, and I'm like, I have to look at the problem of health in America, maybe with the wisdom of the African women, but also with an engineer. What do we do as engineers? We identify problem, we solve them in a very practical and pragmatic way, and we are serious. So what I
Mhm.
did was apply that, identify the problem. What is the problem? At the end of the day, You and I, along with almost 80% of the world population, would like to embrace a healthy lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
Their problem is, how do they go about it? The big struggle for everybody is, how do they go about it? Everybody and their brother is an expert. They'll tell you about eat keto, eat vegan, eat intermittent, do this, exercise, sleep on your left hand, wake up on your right hand, jump. And even you have people who breathe air and they don't even eat. It is very confusing out there. So people are, how? And I put my hat on as an engineer to say the only problem I want to solve is the how. So I am solving the how.
Okay. So, does you mentioned that you had depression? Does lifestyle medicine work for depression?
Oh, yes, yes, and yes, and yes. My own experience again. So I've been struggling with that nasty disease since I was age 15. And when I start applying the principles of lifestyle medicine, after a few months, actually even weeks, actually, I remember I was with my husband and it looked as if they have removed some scales from my eyes. Everything suddenly was bright. And I'm like, whoa, I thought, I was working on the high blood pressure, the cholesterol, and I started doing the research. And yes, with lifestyle medicine, you can manage your depression, because once you get rid of the poison in your system, once you start sleeping, once you start exercising, your body and your soul, they work together. So yes, life, and there is a doctor actually who specialized in lifestyle medicine and depression. His name is Dr. Neil Nedley. So
Okay.
to answer your question, yes, lifestyle medicine is good for depression, and you can handle your depression when you apply the principles of lifestyle medicine.
Okay. Well, tell us a little bit about your Dances with Foods program. How
So
first, what motivated you to, pick Dances with Foods, and then how does your program work?
So, number one, the reason why I called it Dances with Food is food. I have been on a diet since I was 12. So,
Mm-hmm.
food was controlling me. I love ballroom dancing. In ballroom dancing, somebody has to lead the dance. So, after I started lifestyle medicine and I got the handle on my food and my relationship with food, I was in control of the food. The food was no longer controlling me. In addition, I am the only African who doesn't know how to dance. So this is my revenge. So my
Oh
dance.
no, you're doubly in trouble then, because you're an African and you're a Black woman, and you know.
And I don't know how to dance. But with Dances with Food, it's my own dance. It's my own beat. With that food, I dance it my own way. So that's why how I came to Dances with Food. And my process, as I was telling you earlier, is I approach this challenge from the mind of an engineer. When I look at what was
Yes.
going on, I realized it was about having a process that will incorporate sound business principles, and especially people change management principles, lifestyle medicine methodologies, lifestyle coaching, and most importantly, compassion. So with that, I develop a 7-week process where I take people by the hand over 7 weeks to help them create their own foundation. At the end of 7 weeks, you have knowledge, you have confidence, you have a foundation, you realize that you don't have to give up pleasure to be healthy.
Okay, good. That's so in 7 weeks, do most people, I guess, feel like they can continue on their own?
Yes, this is the whole idea of the program is I want to give you the knowledge, the confidence, the support for you to have a foundation and have a result that's sustainable, for you to get the tools and everything to fold what it is that you are doing into your lifestyle for a result that you're going to keep on over and over and over. Anybody come to me to say, oh, I want to lose weight in 2 months, I look at them and I'm like, thank you very much. I am not your person. I want to teach you. I want to be with you. I want to work with you in such a way to change your lifestyle. It is not a diet. It is a
Okay,
lifestyle change.
so what's unique about your program?
The mere fact that it is not a cookie cutter. When you
Okay.
come to the program, you learn about yourself and you learn about the foods that love you back,
Ah,
and
okay.
you do the program for you. I'll give you an example. I love okra. Okay? You
Mm-hmm.
kill my husband for him to put okra. What sense does it make for me to give him a menu with okra on it? But my husband loves chili. When I
Mm,
teach him how to make that chili taste with the spices that he enjoys and he has pleasure eating that chili, do you think he's going to continue? Yes, he's going to continue because it is about the food that he loves, and that chili, every single thing in that chili loves him back. This is what is unique about my program. I do not believe in handing people a list of menus and recipes. No, you are unique. Let's identify what you enjoy eating. Let's talk about you. Does it make sense, Kate?
yes, it does, definitely. So, what problem does your program solve for people? You said, that you were solving a problem.
Yeah. So what the problem that I solve is when you are pulling your hair and asking yourself how I solve that problem. Because when you are done with me, you know exactly what to do. You have the answer to that how.
Okay,
No more
good.
struggle. You know, regardless of where you are, in your own kitchen, in the grocery store, in a restaurant, in the plane, when you are traveling and somebody's house, you know exactly what to do when it comes to your lifestyle.
Okay. So, who are your clients? Who is it that comes seeking the services that you offer?
Anybody who has multiple size of clothes in their closet, anybody who wants to prevent themselves from the nasty disease of diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, those chronic diseases, anybody who is taking medication for them and want to stop, anybody who wants to be in control of their health, prevent themselves from those chronic diseases, protect their brain, manage their depression, anybody who and says yes to that and who wants to boost their productivity, I can talk to them. I will talk to them.
Okay, so what are the diseases that can be prevented or reversed with diet and lifestyle?
Dr. Caldwell Esselstyn has clearly demonstrated that with a lifestyle change, you can open your arteries. So here we're talking about high blood pressure, stroke, cardiovascular diseases.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Neil Barnard has clearly demonstrated, scientifically proven, evidence-based, that with your lifestyle, you can reverse type 2 diabetes. Obesity, the research is out there.
Yeah, definitely.
uh, High cholesterol, I can tell you, you don't even have to read anybody else's report. I started in 2015 at 220 for my cholesterol. Today I am at 167 with zero medication. My husband was taking cholesterol medication for 25 years. After 4 months changing his lifestyle, the doctor says you stop the cholesterol medication.
Okay, great. So there are some, typical symptoms that people have that, are mostly attributed to lifestyle and eating habits. Can you talk for a minute about what those are?
Okay. Lack of sleep. You don't eat well, you don't have a good lifestyle, you're going to have problem with your sleep. Obesity is like the low-hanging fruit. Eat junk,
Mhm.
you have junk. Depression. Eat junk, you're going to be depressed. Don't exercise, you're going to be depressed. Don't forgive, you're going to be depressed. Don't take the time with yourself to meditate, you're going to be stressed out. You're going to invite high blood pressure in. So you have plenty of symptoms out there that don't lie, basically.
Right. And things like digestive problems, GERD, those kinds of things are symptoms of your lifestyle and eating habits.
Yeah.
So, too.
And when it comes, for example, to the gut, what you put in your mouth is as important as what you put in your brain. Your stress level impact your gut, and
Yeah.
your gut also impact your brain. They call actually the gut the second brain.
Yes. And also, your immune system is in your gut for the most part. So, you're more susceptible to all kinds of disease if you don't have a healthy what do they call that, bio
Microbiota,
yes,
microbiome.
okay. I could almost see the word. Not quite. Okay, so now I have a question that's kind of off topic, but I've been asking all of my guests, so I'm going to ask you as well. What has surprised you most about life so far?
It's that how powerful my lifestyle is on my entire well-being from head to toe. You
Mm,
read it that food is thy medicine, medicine is that, but it's more than the food.
yes,
You understand that my relationship with the creator is as important as the quality of food that I put in my mouth is important, and also the power of forgiveness.
definitely.
It is unbelievable. And the more I read about it, the more I'm like, whoa. And when you are done forgiving yourself and forgiving others, it's that freedom that you have that I found most amazing.
Yes, definitely. Yes, it's all important and it's all related. so, so, if you could leave the listeners with one thought from today's show, what would you want that to be?
Life pleasure comes to us with food, sex, and our relationship. You are entitled to that life pleasure without having to feel guilty about it. So there is no book where it's written that you are not entitled to joy. Go seek your joy and don't let your lifestyle be in the way. You have help. Seek the help. Work with people who believe in you. You are entitled to joy, to happiness.
Okay, this is kind of an unusual question because I just thought of it actually. But is there anything that you can think of that you brought to your work or your program from your African culture?
I teach people the power of saying thank you. I am from, yes, I am from an ethnic group called the Akan people. Thank you for the Akan people is priceless. Let's say you've done something great for me. I will say thank you. Right before we leave each other, I'll say thank you again for tomorrow, knowing that tomorrow I am not going to be there to say thank you. If I meet you again in 1 year, 2 year, 10 years, the first thing that comes in my mouth is thank you, Kate, for what you did yesterday.
Okay.
Thank you. And people don't say thank you enough. Learn to say thank you. There is something that comes to every single cell within your body when you say thank you.
Yes, definitely. Gratitude. It's right up there with forgiveness. So thank you for being here today and sharing your wisdom. I know that that a lot of people need guidance in this area, and that it helps people's lives in so many ways. So thank you so much.
So thank you very much, Kate. Mo mean thank you, ma'am, in my mom's native tongue. And tomorrow, thank you.
Definitely. So if people want to get in touch with you and find out more about your program, or, speaking or whatever they might be interested in, how would they get in touch with you?
Celine at dances, to dance, multiple dances with foods.com. And the phone number is 404-307-3908. So Celine at danceswithfoods.com and 404-307-3908.
Okay, great. So thank you again. And so we have another great show planned for next week. My guest will be Dr. Gigi Seaton. And Dr. Seaton is a physical therapist, and her clinic that she operates is holistic physical therapy in Dallas, Texas. And she just released, I think it's her third book, and her third book is on applied epigenetics. So she is going to talk to us about what we all need to know about epigenetics. So be sure to join us next week, first of all, to find out what the heck epigenetics is, and then to find out what we need to know about it. So next Tuesday, that will be the 26th of January at 3 p.m. Pacific time. And thank you for listening today. Thanks again, Celine.
Thank you very much, Kate, and thank you tomorrow.
Yes, thank you tomorrow as well.
Welcome to Soulfire Wisdom with Kate Olson. As an evolving spirit, thank you for listening to Soulfire Wisdom with Kate Olson. We hope you enjoyed the show. If we made you laugh, brightened your day, or sparked a new thought, we have succeeded in our mission. Join us next time when we'll share more secrets and truths and all the magic of transformation that is the journey to Soulfire Wisdom. Always remember, be fierce in the pursuit of what sets your soul on fire.
We're clear.
Okay.
Thank you for listening to Soulfire Wisdom with Kate Olson. We hope you enjoyed the show. If we made you laugh, brightened your day, or sparked a new thought, we have succeeded in our mission. Join us next time when we'll share more secrets and truths and all the magic of transformation that is the journey to Soulfire Wisdom. Always remember, be fierce in the pursuit of what sets your soul on fire.